All right, this first one is called Rap Battle with Society. Myself was raised on Lego and Play-Doh, whiter and richer than a bowl of Alfredo, and yeah, I bust rhymes, but I'm not from the street, but ask Allen Ginsberg if poets can drop beats. Call me a cracker, ain't nothing whacker, I may be a master, but I ain't no slacker. Say what you would, well then call me lacquer, cause I got you covered like a Patreon backer. Yo, this is America, from city to yeehaw, with equality as level as a playground seesaw. And reading the news is like a roller coaster, and the globe be warming like it's in a roaster, but it spits so fire I don't need a toaster, and if I was more life-size, it'd be a fat head poster. But we won't solve these problems with a joke and a rhyme, it's not instant like noodles, yo, the shit takes time, but just hoping and writing, yo, it ain't so absurd, cause a call to action still requires some words. So don't frantically panic, I ain't a manic satanic, my beats are organic, spit so hot and volcanic, so don't be causing no annex, you're going down like Titanic. So sure, speak it soft, but put down the big stick and employ the golden rule, hey, don't be a dick. And love yourself too, yeah, write your own flight plan, just take it from me and be your own hype man. Yeah, you must be nuts to put a bolt in my head. Ask Voldemort and Frankenstein, I won't be dead. I'm the boy who lived, the creature, the beast, the baddest mother trucker from the west to the east. Can't stop now, no, I've been released. Tell me to desist and you'll be deceased. Cause your mama loves me, she'd be yelling, put a present in her seat like my name is Ellen. Don't got it, chorus, no, I don't need them. Got too many words for me to repeat them. But you got the ears and I got the lines, and we all get to live in the strangest of times, but if there's a day where the sun don't shine, find strength in the words and you'll be just fine. This one's called Little Star. Hello again there, little star. How very kind of you. I can only do so much as guess at the trouble you went through. How very far you must have come through the cold and dark of space, the distance you have brought yourself so I may see your face. Through asteroids and nebulae, through cosmic fields of dust, your speed has been so far unmatched, and same goes for your trust. That if I look upon the sky, I need not give a care. There is no doubt within my mind that I will find you there. Your light has journeyed light years far from your body flaming bright. Out the window and between a branch I see your twinkling light. I feel a strength upon your sight, my soul no longer weak. You come so far from my own eyes to find just what they seek. Though some have said that you have left, what should I make of this? Shall I stay in ignorance and therefore in my bliss? For they have said that your life's long quest has led to your demise. Has time made you a nova burst that has not met my eyes? Is your glow a message sent from ages long ago? Has your great beauty come and gone like a crystal flake of snow? For such a thing just cannot be, your soul may not depart, for I still feel you brightly shining up high in my heart. I have no way of knowing much about your current fate, but your kindly twinkle is still there when the day grows dark and late. So I do smile at you still, my dear friend Little Star. You twinkle as I make a wish and wonder what you are. Thank you. This is a short one called Basement. Throw it out, throw it out. Rubbermaids full of Power Rangers, yard sale, dumpster, gone, gone, gone. The last traces of scholastic book fairs must be scrubbed from this place, like the dust from the lids and shelves. Happy Meal toys, Pokemon cards, throw them out with the broken appliances and shoeboxes. It is unsightly. Remove your Hot Wheels and dinosaurs so I can more easily find that thing that was in the kitchen anyway. Oh no, actually, keep that one. That one's important. True or false? We see this as a common query, a question looming, daunting, scary, when it lies in wait to strike at students who didn't think that it was prudent to actually study in the library. But what is true and what is not should be a topic that is hot. Let's talk it out, because if we don't, we never will, and then we won't ever learn what could be taught. And that is what is true, real. Everything we can touch, feel, every color, crag, and creature, every perfect little feature that we should guard with fervent zeal. And what is false, fake, the knockoffs that are prone to break, they are made of lesser stuff, and discerning them can be real tough, and to do so could be a huge mistake. Because the truth can be nudged aside. By thoughts we've known to lie, the ones that say they're paramount do not give back their fair amount. They come and go like ocean tides. But truths will last forevermore. They have the greatest things in store. If we just pay them due respect, we can adjust, we can correct this phony life at its rotten core. We'll start with you, social norms, because beauty can take on many forms. Normality, you can't decide with an iron fist those who can and can't be kissed and leave us broken and forlorn. That pain is real, it hurts like hell, and all deserve to be treated well. Normality is make-believe, but take a look beneath the sleeve and hear the stories that scars will tell. That pain is real, the shame is too, for mocking another who's not like you. Sticks and stones can break an arm, but words will do the greatest harm and split a beating heart in two. Same with you, false ideals. The poison thoughts that always steal our kindness and our love away to lead our passions all astray and tell us wrongly what to feel. This can cause us great disorder by making us believe in borders, lines that help us separate our countrymen from those we hate, such is the price of followed orders. Waging war against another is bringing death upon a brother. Battles fought, wars are won. Someone somewhere has lost a son, an empty bed, weeping mother. And right at home, we aren't exempt from the fake ideas that cause contempt, civil rights, unending war, and doing what has been done before, and yet there's hope in each attempt. The hateful rules that some will heed, the violent fools and ancient creeds, don't point at me, you're a sinner too. It says right here in chapter 2, so don't thump books that you don't read. It's easy to follow a rule or 10, to strive for grace or maybe Zen, an afterlife, a final rest, as long as we all do our best to think of others every now and then. Love each other, simple and plain, for joy is real, but so is pain, but neither lasts for very long, like single notes in a bigger song, the melodies to keep us sane. The rhythms move, the pitches change, the instruments must show their range. Life is moving from beat to beat, from quiet home to busy street. And there's truth within that exchange. Enjoy that truth. It won't always last. And do it soon, it leaves too fast. When next you see it on a test, true or false, you know the rest. Don't fret one bit, you've already passed. Thank you. A hand sways left, right, up, down, jarring, up, dangles at the zenith, slashes downward and clinches onto silence. The other continues the dance, well aware of the eyes beneath beaded brows, above pursed lips, a graceful hand under pressure, weaving with measures of yarn, guiding the chariot with percussion hoofbeats, writing notes to those who read not the language but understand each phrase. The two hands flick away the sound and clutch around the dark. They grip tight, a wicked foul crescendo, and ring it out into honey diminuendo. They end the dance with a final thought, a once warm note stretched out and taut, a question posed with answer known, a warmth that chills down to the bone. The hands find silence again, and all the other hands roar their approval. Men don't fall in love. Boys fall in love. They fall down from what they once were. They act like less than they are, believing that they should think less of themselves when they should think less for themselves. They grovel at the feet of their equals, partly to beg for pity and partly to pick up skirts. They wait down in those depths, hoping that one day the fruits of fornication will ripen and be fresh for the picking. Boys fall in love, but men rise to the occasion. When they encounter a soul so lofty that they have no choice but to ascend, to be what their love deserves, men in love don't sink but become more. A man would slay dragons to see their love smile, would best the minions of hell to hear their laughter, would better himself to make them happy. For looking into their eyes makes his own watery, and those butterflies in his stomach propel him upward with 1,000 wings. All right, this is my last piece. It's a sonnet called Peace. Come find me in the stillness of the night, when dusk lies down to wait for break of dawn. Come see my grace upon the rising light when time returns and life does carry on. Come speak your mind amidst my thousand trees, and thousands more will sing it to the air. Come feel my breath upon the lilting breeze, a sigh that will remain with no one there. And come to me when everything is wrong, when none but you can see what has been lost. Come hear the bliss within the silent song that resonates in morning dew and frost. If you come each time your need is true, then in your absence I will come to you. Thank you.